Hi everyone, it's Hilary from Pink Bubble Cards here. Welcome back to my craft room. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. If you enjoy paper crafts, please consider subscribing and please click the like button below. So today is alphabet challenge, and let me put some lights on here because I don't know. It's getting quite dark outside actually. So yes, today is G for gilding, and so I thought I would make this project. I've done a little bit of prep. So I have got a number of gatefold cards, blanks, card blanks and envelopes. I got them a while ago in Hunky Dory, from Hunky Dory, and I thought I'm going to use them. So for this project, I've pulled this paper pad, and I also have this in my stash. Now, it is Kanban Pretty Border Pad. Now, I got this in a D stash, and there's all sorts of lovely borders and patterns. So what I did, oh, I never saw that one. That's nice, isn't it? So I have this pad in my stash, and I pulled out some borders that I thought would kind of go colour-wise for, and then I cut strips, 1/2 centimetre strips from the 4. I don't know if I'll have enough there, but I thought we'll give it a bash. So what I did was I put the 6x6 on the inside, and on the outside I have used this double-sided adhesive sheet, and I've stuck that down to the 2 front panels. I've also pulled out, you'll see here, all the gilding flakes that I have. These 2 are the same, these 2 are the same, and this one. So I need to really just figure out which of those flakes would look better with this colourway. You know, does the silver look better, or the gold, or the bronze? And honestly, I think the gold does. So I'm going to use the gold. So I need a sheet and probably a brush. What kind of brush will I use? Let's see if I can get a brush. I've got some brushes. I want quite a firm brush. Maybe that one. And that's just for swifting away. Right, let's see how we got on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to peel back the double-sided tape, and I am going to stick on these strips, leaving a decent amount of gap in between each one. And I want to do it quite sort of leniently. I don't want to use too much of the strip. I don't need to waste too much of the strip. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting my words out. So where's the last pattern? We just do it in order, and we stick them on like this, and then you go back to the first pattern there. So there was, when I pulled this prompt, I thought, you know, it could be pens, it could be foiling, it could be any number of things. Actually, I could have done the foiling, couldn't I? That would have been quite a good one to do as well, because I actually think I can do it on this Scan and Cut. The foiling goes after that, flowers. and a lot of it is using just a glue pen, and then you put the foil over it. Butterfly. I'm just going to keep going with this in order so the strips are all repeating in the same order where possible. And then we're just going to trim so that we can get more strips. Where is my scissors? Oh, it's not stuck down. Let's just trim. I can trim neatly if necessary once it's all done. So there we go, and I can continue with this pattern using these bits now. I don't even know if I'm on camera. There we go. I think we'll just put a tiny little finish of this on there. Now, I'll trim these big bits off. Put this over there, and then we're going to put some of these flakes on, if I can open it. So we just need to stick these gilding flakes down and rub them into the double-sided sheet. Don't know if I'm doing this right. Flakes go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it in any specific way. Of course, as usual, I've got my glasses are sitting on top of my head. I can't see properly. I think when you wear glasses all the time and they become uncomfortable or slightly loose or what have you, I tend to just shove them on my head more, and it becomes more of a habit because that loosens them off. And you know, I can see a lot better now since I had an operation. I got my cataracts done. My prescription isn't really changing, but my eyesight has certainly improved a great deal. So I can get away to a certain extent with not needing my glasses all the time. Now, let's have a look at this. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's so light, isn't it? It just brushes everywhere. Right, glasses on. And let's see, do I need to sort of... The stiff brush takes the loose off and manages to sort of stick it down firmly. We just need to go along each line very carefully to make sure that we're taking off the excess but that there's no gaps. I love this technique. I love it. Christine Carpenter is the one who introduced it, and she's used it for scrap, using up her scraps. And actually you do, I think, was it with glitter? I think I did it with glitter the last time rather than Gilding flakes. Now, what do you think? Oh man, look at the mess. That's what I think. I'm thinking, oh, what? Well, apparently the twins, who are starting to chatter away like wee monkeys, and apparently they came out with this, oh man, and that was from Nana, because it's something I say. Oh man, look at the mess. So yeah, the girls have picked up on it already. Now, should I put that back in or should I bin it? I don't know. Let's trim this up a bit better now. Wonder if I should use my knife. Let me move that over there. Metal ruler and knife. And let's see if we can get a nice clean. Push very hard down on the knife just to make sure it doesn't move. There. Got a bit gold there. And the same here. So, school holidays are nearly over already, amazingly. Everybody's gone back to their work and school and learning. Now, not quite trim enough here. As I did this very quickly with the scissors, but the knife can get further in. That's better. That's better. So it just remains for me to do the second part. I am covered in these Gilding flakes. So I think I might need, do you think I'll need extra strips? Let's see how we go on. So do we have them going the opposite way? I'm going to have them going the opposite way. So we start here. Now, I want the pattern, the repeating pattern, to be the same. I suppose you should, what comes after that? The dots. I suppose you should, you could measure the gap in between. I'm not, I'm just eyeballing it. In order to make it absolutely, absolutely perfect. You could absolutely do that. Here we go. So, oh, wrong one. So now that summer's coming to a close, we'll start getting more challenges, I hope. And I'll be able to participate in them more. I've got a bit more time now. I must admit, I am doing a lot more of different crafts, sewing and knitting, as well as paper crafts. So I think I'm going to have a different channel, but I'll give you all the details of that very soon. And I hope you'll be able to enjoy all the other aspects. There we go. Now, actually, That's pretty good. Now that one is wider. I don't know why I cut some at that distance. I just need a couple more strips, so we'll just cut them off there, and that'll give me enough to finish this side. Just a rough trim. So after that comes the flowers. Oops. And after the flowers comes this. There we go. So here's our flakes. Let's see if we can, that's actually a bit of a lump. Maybe we can tease this apart. Here we go. Oh, that is a lump. Let me get more out of it. If I rub it along, it might just unravel a bit. It has unraveled a little bit. So I hope that this is another way to use the scrap papers and to use the gilding flakes that is getting our stash used, because sometimes I look at crafts, you know, and I think, oh man, you gotta, oh there I go again, oh man, you got to pull everything out. You want to pull your stamp platform out, you need to pull your glitter out, you might need to pull your heat gun out and get your heat tool, you know, accoutrements, and you think, really? So it can be a bit of a thing, you know, to have it all, pull it all out and then put it all away again. Right, let's just go over the bits so that I can see where I've got gaps. So I've also been spending a lot more time cooking, baking not so much for myself obviously, but more for the girls and my son and daughter-in-law. And she has a gluten-free diet, and so learning how to do gluten-free things is quite nice too. And when they're working and, you know, busy, it just frees them up a little bit if you can go around with a nice food parcel. So there we go. I am going to, oh man, I'm going to finish this up and then we can pull another later. So we've got very few to go, honestly, now. Right, brush. Just rubbing it all into the glue, taking some of the excess off, making sure that it's all covered neatly so that it won't be coming off in their hands. Blimey. What a mess. Okay. And again, we've got our ruler. Push it down very firmly and then pull. Again here. There we go. Take a bit much off there. Okay, and then last one. So there you go. What do you think? My gilded gatefold card. Upside down. Butterflies are that way. Little extra there. And I will put a strap along there with a sentiment on it. And I'll see if I can put some gold on it, whether it's foiling or more flakes, I don't know. But in the meantime, let me pull the next letter and then I can get all tidied up. So look, that's all we've got left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 is all we've got left. So here we go. Well, let me get my, I always put my calendar up here. So today is 21st. And so this is for the 4th of September. Okay. And it is J for journal or journaling. Can you do a journal page or an actual journal? That's a lot. But maybe a journal page or a journal tag, you know, journal card that you can slip into a journal book, a memory book. So let's just put that in. And that is J for journal for the 4th of September. So I am going to get all of this cleared up before it floats away, or the cat will jump on it and it'll go absolutely everywhere. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your support. And I know things do go quiet in summer. Everybody's out hopefully enjoying the weather. But now autumn's coming and hopefully we still have a few days, nice weather days, but we'll get back into crafting a wee bit more. So take care everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.